There is no question about it. Bob Marley made Jamaica a highlight when it came to reggae music and all the messages that he shared with the world. A legend whose time will always come, truly timeless. And now, as we mentioned in the Hot Topics, preparations for a film is on the way with Paramount. But since October, the stages of the Lyric Theatre in London have been showcasing Get Up, Stand Up, a Bob Marley musical. We've got director Clint Dyer on. Hi, Clint. Good afternoon for you, right?
Yeah, well, no, still the morning, still the
Still the
morning, still the
morning.
morning.
Good
20 to 12,
morning
20
and
to 12.
welcome, welcome. I want to first talk about just getting that call, being approached to say, Clint, we're doing a Bob Marley musical. Can you direct? What was that like for you?
Oh, life-changing. I mean, from the moment I got the call, it was life-changing. I undoubtedly didn't expect it to come because actually the truth of the matter is there was a director attached to it already who stepped down
Yes.
and allowed me to take over.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was even more of a surprise. And it was something that was an immediate yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was no kind of like, maybe I want to do this or something. Because funny enough, when I did The Big Life, which is another, people call it a Windrush musical.
Yes.
And we did that in the West End, and Rita Marley came to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was and this was what, 10, 15 years ago. And so the notion of somehow being involved in Bob Marley's music on stage had already been mooted to me.
Yeah.
So it was a dream that had already taken place in my head. So it was literally a dream come true.
Wow, wow. I mean, we've been seeing nothing but great reviews about it. Walk me through the process. As we've said, Bob Marley is an icon, and now you're trying to capture his whole life in a couple of hours on stage. Walk me through that process.
Yeah, I mean, what we didn't want to do was just do the normal kind of, not there's anything wrong with it, it's just that we felt that Bob had so much more to say and to offer. And so what we're trying to really create is, instead of just the biopic,
Mm-hmm.
he was born then, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened. We really tried to get to the essence of the man and try and understand why and how he came to deliver such a prophetic message.
Yeah.
And how he ended up being the icon that he is.
Mm-hmm. One of the things that, I mean, when I saw the cast list and I saw the reviews, it not only captured Bob Marley and his personal journey, but it also captured how his life also impacted reggae music on a whole. So we're seeing the Wailers on stage. We're seeing the I3 on stage. And I really like the idea of that being captured. Talk to me about the cast. I mean, where did you find Bob Marley?
Oh, you know what? I wish I could take credit for that. Actually, I can't. He was cast before I came on, the amazing Arinze Kene.
Yeah.
Just a dream bit of casting, a dream bit of luck and fortune. With this type of talent, they don't come around that often.
Mm-hmm.
And to find somebody who has the sensibility of someone like Bob Marley is just so fortunate for us. So by that, I mean, Arinze is a writer as well.
Yes, yes.
He's a creator as well.
Yeah.
And inside his work, he has the same tenet that Bob would speak of, in the sense of he's really trying to articulate a black experience through his art form. And his art form is himself when he's acting. His art form is his pen when he's writing.
Yes.
And that undoubtedly comes through. So you're getting the whole experience of someone who is channeling Bob through his own wisdom and his own ideology. It's wonderful.
Yeah. I mean, when you get a book for a musical. I guess if characters are brand new, I mean, you have an idea of how you want to see them represented and what you want them to do. But when you represent an icon like Bob and the I3, it's the research so much more because you want to capture the nuances and the personality of the character that you're representing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we did a hell of a lot of work on character and trying to pay respect and honour to these amazing people, some of which are obviously still with us now. But the truth is that you're always trying to build something fresh and something real that comes from the people that they are. So you're not actually trying to do an impression of somebody that's passed. You're merely trying to paint a picture that makes us understand who these people could have been.
Yes.
And why they did the things they did.
Yes.
I think it's always a mistake when you kind of just try to do a carbon copy of another human being, because it's impossible.
You had unlimited access to his platinum selling catalog of music. It's a lot of music.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
I mean, what drove the decisions of what would finally become a part of this story?
Story.
Yeah.
Bob's story is really quite clear and simple. Lee Hall and myself, we obviously were storytellers.
Yes.
And we didn't want it to feel in any way like a tribute to Bob Marley. Not that a tribute's a bad thing. He's very worthy of a tribute here and there. Yes. But what we wanted to do was really make sure that you felt as though the songs were used in a story context, so that you felt the songs were always moving the story along. And fortunately, Bob Marley's lyrics were so personal to him. And it was also so clear at what stage in his life these songs were most pertinent. And so in terms of trying to place them alongside his life, I'm not saying it's easy for Lee to do.
Yeah.
I'm saying that there's such, as you pointed out, there's such a plethora of songs.
Yes.
That it was a joy to try and find a way to incorporate, to make story.
Yeah. Wow, we're seeing these beautiful images, the color, the costuming, the movement. It's so alive, like Bob. Already extending the run. What dates are you now? I hear you guys are up to next year in the Lyric Theatre.
Yeah, we're up to September now. Yeah, we started. They extended it after the first week.
What?
Because the sales and the love for it was so strong. Even before we had our press night.
Yes.
It was really clear that literally people were coming out and booking tickets straight away.
No, wow.
Literally running around, going to the box office and booking straight away to come back.
Oh my gosh, that's so powerful. I hope all Caribbean people in Europe get to see it, because it's so amazing. I gotta big up my girl Jolene Robinson.
Oh, Jolene, I know you told me earlier. Jolene, who plays Bob's mum.
Mum, yes.
And she's an incredible actress. And I have to say, it was somebody like Jolene is a real proper example of me absolutely falling in love with the essence of a Jamaican sensibility.
Yes.
As soon as she walked in the room,
yes.
As soon as she walked in the room, I was like, oh, that's it. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Yes.
She's an incredible artist.
So proud of her. You have Jamaican roots.
Yes, of course. My dad is watching right now from Mandeville. Hello, Dad. Hello, Joan. He's sitting in his front room right now. He phoned me. You said we were going to start at 11. So at 11, my dad called me. You called me, didn't you, Dad? To say, where are you? So I actually saw him on the video, so I know where he's sitting. I even know what he's wearing.
Good morning, Daddy. How are you? And thank you for tuning in. I mean, that must give you an even greater sense of accomplishment, Clint, to know that as a British Jamaican, you are at the helm of this. I saw the website, which is where people can get more information. I'm going to ask a question, because with Jamaica and that's how we stay. Are there plans to bring even a bit of it to Jamaica? Jamaica is 60 next year. It would be so great to have a bit of it.
Well, what we're definitely planning is traveling.
Okay.
So that seems like that. I hope I haven't let any cats out of the bag.
It's all right. We won't tell nobody. We won't tell nobody.
Exactly. Keep the secret, please.
Yes. No, we're looking forward to see it.
Yeah,
we really are.
So.
Bob Marley is, as you know, extremely special to us as Jamaicans, and we're really excited to see this. Congratulations on a great piece of work.
Thank you.
All right, great talking.
Thank you. I hope you get to see it.
I definitely will get to see it. Thank you so much for speaking with us.
All right, take care. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Director of Get Up, Stand Up, a Bob Marley musical. Oh, I'm so excited. Clint Dyer. Listen, we've got a fun stop. And